Okay.
They're all written down.
Jefferson Apartment.
Right? Aren't they? In a book or something? So anyone can read them. Why do you need a law degree to know laws?
So what is your overall
Not be
purpose
able
here?
to stay in the library today.
Okay, are you going to physically coerce me out of here?
I'm not going to physically coerce anyone to
Okay,
leave the
well, then-
library.
and if I get
But if you are
self-statement.
refusing to
Both situations showcase a tense clash between individual rights and authority enforcement. From ID checks with police to confrontations in a public library, the question remains, does the law truly protect citizens? Or do internal policies and authority override freedom? A real-world lesson on understanding and defending your rights.
Okay.
They're all written down.
Jefferson Apartment.
Right? Aren't they? In a book or something? So anyone can read them. Why do you need a law degree to know laws?
So what is your overall purpose?
Yeah, police on scene. Perfect.
Hey, sir, how are you?
What's going on, man? I didn't think you guys were coming out. Took a while.
Yeah.
It's all good.
They called. The security called.
Yeah, I told him. He just told me not to film. I told him I'm not on your property, so.
Do you mind if I ask what you're filming for?
Oh, I'm just doing a little news story. I'm a journalist.
Okay, all right.
That's all.
Do you work for any specific company?
No, I'm
or-
just independent.
Okay. Do you have any ID on you or anything?
Oh, no.
Okay. What's your first and last name?
Oh, I'm not going to ID. I'm just out here filming, dude.
I'm sorry?
I'm not going to ID. I'm just out here filming.
Okay.
On public property. I'm not
let's just- hold on,
trespassing.
Hold on. Okay. You're not in any trouble.
I know.
Okay.
I know. That's why I'm not going to ID.
So,
Because I'm
well,
not in any trouble. Exactly. That's
you
the
don't
point.
have to be in trouble for me to ID you, though.
Well, that's
okay?
what
You
Title
understand
11, 1902 says in Delaware. You know, you
Yeah.
have some kind of crime that you suspect me of, and you just said I'm
Are
not
you-
in any
are you-
trouble.
are
So
you
you just
from around
lost
here?
that whole get my ID thing by saying that.
Look,
Sorry, bud. I'm sorry.
I don't want to do the whole.
I know. I don't want to
discourse
talk to you at
over
all.
there,
Are you
back and
detaining me
forth.
here?
Technically, you're not free to go. Okay.
Okay.
this
So
is
I
a
am
detain.
detained. Okay.
All right. So, like I said, the security
Yeah,
office
thanks.
called. They were just concerned because you were videoing.
That's great,
That's
yeah.
all. Okay.
I thought you were law enforcement, not feelings enforcement out here. You know, their feelings don't trump what I can do.
I can't hear you. I'm sorry.
Their feelings don't trump what I can do. You're not
Alright.
feelings enforcement. You're law enforcement.
Okay.
The law says I can video from public property.
I understand that. I'm not
that's all we
disputing
got.
that. I'm not disputing that. Okay.
Perfect.
But I am allowed to verify who you are. Just make sure you don't have any warrants or anything like that. Okay.
I'm not gonna do that. So
Okay. Well.
if we need to escalate, that's fine. If you want to get a supervisor, I'll wait. I
Okay.
got no
My
problem with that.
supervisor's actually on his way. I'll let you
Perfect.
talk to him a little bit more. So.
Perfect. man.
Is there any reason why you don't want to provide any
just
identification?
I want to be anonymous. That's the whole point.
Okay. All right. That's fine.
That's all it is. I'm just trying to do a news story. I'm an investigative news journalist. If I tell everybody who I am, what I'm doing.
When the police show up, do you know your rights? This video shows how an independent journalist stands his ground and defends his rights in a real-life confrontation.
I'm just working on a little news story about it. I don't
Okay.
see why y'all need to heart me for who I am and what I'm
I'm
doing.
not. No one's harping you. It's part of our job. We ID people when we get
Well,
called to
I know, but I'm
complaints.
just engaged in free press out here.
Okay.
That's all I'm
So
doing.
you can be as cooperative as you want, but at the end of the day, we're still allowed to ID you. That's all.
That's fine. Well, at this point, you said I'm detained, so I'm just not going to speak anymore at this point.
Oh,
What's up, buddy? What's up, man?
we just got called here from the guard
Yeah,
check.
that's cool. I know. I told him to. He's hollering at me not to film, so I said I'm not on your property. There's nothing you can do about it. I called the police. They'll tell you the same thing. So I was hoping you'd come out here and educate them and tell me to have a nice day, but your officer here is harping me for my ID. So I'm not real happy about it. So I don't know what you want to do about it. You said you're the supervisor.
Yep. So, look, we're obviously not trying to give you a hard time about the whole
Yeah,
situation.
exactly. I just want to keep doing my job out here. I'm out here doing a job.
I understand.
I don't want to be held up any longer. So
I understand.
You said I'm
but,
detained, so.
but, well, you technically are right now. I just need your ID.
Really? Okay.
Yeah.
Well, I don't have it on me. I'm not going to give you anything. I'm not.
Okay, so I'm just gonna try to explain something to you.
That's
okay?
fine. I just told you.
You giving us your info, we're not going to give it out to anybody, okay? This whole
I don't
incident
care.
is
It doesn't
documented.
matter.
Would you just listen to me for once?
I don't want to listen to you. I want to be
Okay.
free on my way to do what I want to do.
You
I'm
can
just out
still
here
be if you let us
engaged
do our
in free
job,
press.
though.
That's all I'm doing.
You can still be if you let us do our job, though. This is preventing you from doing what you want to do, though. So
Well, 'cause you
we
guys
could
are
be out of
stopping
your
me.
hair
I'm
if
not
you gave us
stopping
your
me.
ID.
I want to turn around and go back to where I was doing.
That's fair. So do we.
I'm not stopping you
So-
guys. I'm
so-
not detaining you.
So,
Go for it.
much like you want us to educate the other individual, we are going to.
It's great.
Now's the time for us to educate you. Okay?
So let's hear it, man. Let's
okay.
hear it. All right.
So when it comes
This
to
is a good one. This is a good
so
one.
when it comes to stopping somebody, right? Suspicious
Title
person.
11, 1902. I know the code. So I know the code verbatim. I
So
think.
are you aware of the basic things that you have to provide a police officer when
Well, they
encounter
said when
somebody?
you either have to think I'm committing, I'm about to commit, or I have committed a crime. He's already told me I've done nothing wrong. So you don't have that. So I have no obligation to give you anything. That's the problem here, is you have no suspicion of me breaking any laws. He's already stated that on camera.
Yeah.
So there's no need to go push any further with it. You guys are escalating this and trying to violate my rights of my Fourth Amendment to get my ID and trying to tell me you have to get my ID. You don't have to get my ID unless I'm breaking the law. That's how it works.
Okay.
So if we're gonna keep doing this, that's fine. I'm not gonna ID. So where do you want to go from here?
Well, obviously we would really enjoy a consensual conversation about that, but
It's already gone too far. We're detained at this point. It's not no longer consensual. So I don't know what to tell you, man.
do you have any active warrants or anything like
I
that?
have nothing. No.
So then all we have to do is verify that and you'll be on your
Well, it's
way.
great. It's great. But I'm not going to help you do that. If you want to fight and figure that out, I'm not going to help you with your investigation.
You would want to prolong this. And
Well, it's just looking better and better. This is terrible. I do this all over Delaware. Most people don't even come out and talk to me. They just leave me alone. You guys are out here harping for my
I can't
ID.
speak for your other instances or whatever.
What's
We were
different?
called out here for a legitimate reason, okay?
It doesn't matter.
We're allowed, it does matter. We're allowed to identify who you are.
So
Okay.
if someone's riding a bicycle and someone calls on, you can just stop them and ID them because someone called on them?
Yeah.
Oh, come on. What's your name and badge number, sir? D.S. Milner?
Yep.
What's your badge number?
1088, would you
Woo!
like this
Man, this is great stuff. You can just stop anybody and ID anybody. Thank you, sir. I appreciate that. You can just stop and ID anybody you want because you got a call. That
Hey.
sounds pretty terrible.
Look.
Like you guys think that way. Are you his supervisor? Are you his direct supervisor?
Well, based on the ranking person.
What's your name, sir? D4.
Yes, sir.
Wow. It's a good one.
What?
I don't know why we're still here. I told you exactly what I'm doing. I'm a journalist. I'm gathering content. I'm on public property. I've never entered the property once. I'm not trespassing.
The intense conversation between the journalist and the police reveals confusion about citizens' rights. Do officers truly understand the law, or are they just trying to force compliance? A real-world lesson on standing up for personal freedom.
My job. You guys should be going back to yours two of you here not doing anything. You're harassing a law-abiding citizen right now.
Okay.
I'm not breaking any laws. We already established that.
So you never stepped foot on their property or
Never
anything
once.
like
I
that?
got I've been filming the whole time. 2 cameras now.
Do you know why he called specifically?
He came out to me
Yeah.
and told me I can't film, and then he went back in there. I guess he called somebody, and then he came back out again and said I can't film. I said, dude, I don't want to argue with you. I said, I'm not going on your property. I haven't been on it. I'm not on it. This is public. This is the police's job. Call them because you can't enforce anything on public. I said, if you don't like it, then call them. And I didn't know if he did or not. It's been a while since I said that. I was getting ready to leave.
Okay.
That's why I was going back here once more to get some shots, and I was about out of here. And I was like, holy shit, they showed up on me. I didn't want you chasing me around, so I was kind of waiting for you. I didn't want to just run away. I'm not hiding anything. That's what I'm trying to say.
So
Okay.
you wanted us to come out here? Is that what
Not
you're
really, but when he said that, I wanted to wait for you guys to come.
Well,
I'm not
we
going to
didn't-
be around
saying?
town and have you guys
take the
chasing
phone
after
call.
me.
Someone at the police station took the phone call
Yeah,
and
it's
we just
great.
responded out here. So.
Well, I mean, when you get out here, you see that, hey, some guy's just taking pictures in public. He's good to go. He's not doing anything wrong. He's turning around. You don't even have to come talk. I get it if you want to. That's great. I don't mind you coming and talking. And I tell you what I'm doing, but as soon as we try to escalate to, oh, we're going to get your ID, it becomes an issue.
I asked for your ID.
Okay, I'm not going to. That's fine, dude. You
So
told
we
me you
don't
have
to
the
play
right.
semantics game. That's what you're doing.
That's fine. We'll play it back, man. That's fine.
Here's the deal. Obviously,
That's semantics. That's what was said.
here's the deal. Can I just call you friend since you don't want to give
Yeah,
me
that's
your name?
fine. It's cool.
So here's the deal, friend. Obviously, since in just conversation, we've been able to articulate that obviously no crimes have occurred, okay?
Mhm.
You're correct, okay? We don't need to push the envelope any further,
Bam.
okay?
Yeah, I'm good. I'm
So
ready.
you're not detained. We're just having consensual conversation, okay?
All right, that's fine, man.
Look, obviously, we're not out here to give you a hard time. We're genuinely not,
I get it. Yeah.
okay? The only reason we were out here is because we're called out here, okay?
Yeah.
They don't know what's going on. There's a lot of weird stuff going on in the world. They don't know.
I get it.
He's sitting in a shack and he sees some dude with cool equipment walking around and he's probably like, what in the heck is going
Yeah,
on
I
right
get
now?
it. Yeah, but they're a big company. They got a lot going on. So a lot of people want to know about it. I'm just out here getting pictures of the signs so I can put them in like a story or something like that. Getting videos. If I see if they have any cars with the labels on them, something like that. So I'm just out here trying to get some shots.
More power to you.
That's all, man.
Okay, look, just be careful, okay?
Yeah, I'm good. I don't mind when they go. I'd rather you guys come out here and educate them. That way, if it goes away, I can go back to doing my job. Everybody's cool, you know? So when they come out here saying something, that's why I tell them, call the police. That's fine. I don't mind dealing with you guys. Most people come out and they tell them what's going on. Hey, he's allowed to do it. Don't worry about it. And that's the end of the day. Have a nice day. That's what I look for. I don't, there's no need for my name. I'm not doing anything wrong.
Okay. Well, look, at the end of the day, I agree with you. Okay, I do. And that's why I'm not
That's 'cause
pushing
it's
this
the
on.
law, though. That's why. All right.
I'm not disagreeing with you. obviously there's nothing that we can articulate that's going on.
I don't think so.
Okay.
I hope not.
So, look, friend, since again I don't know your
Yes,
name,
sir.
okay, I wish you nothing but the best.
I appreciate
Okay.
it.
Now, obviously, in the future, if somebody were to call and there was something that we could articulate, we would definitely need your ID.
I got you. That's why I don't do that. That's why I know what I'm doing. I'm out here. I stay on public. I got it, man. I
Be
know-
careful.
Yeah, I'm good.
Okay.
Appreciate it. You guys have a nice night.
You too. Be careful, all right?
Mm-hmm.
DFC's officer, Selby, the police department. What's going on? You have any ID on you?
No.
Okay. I'm driving. You're loitering. You're actually on public property.
I'm on public property.
You're on company property. This right here is all Mount Air.
It's a public street.
This is all Mount Air. Okay?
There's sidewalk too.
And you're loitering. You're doing something that's abnormal to the public. So I'm gonna have you get an
That's the
ID.
dumbest things I've ever heard. Are you serious? Are you a joke? I have purpose here. I just told you what I'm doing. Loitering has to do with having no purpose. Abnormality is not you're not the judge of abnormality. Let's get real here. Who do you think you are?
You're telling me that this sidewalk is belonging to Mount Air. Okay. No soliciting, no loitering, and no trespassing.
I'm not loitering. I have a purpose.
Okay. Okay. Well, obviously you're already familiar with the things.
Exactly,
because
because you're telling me what you're saying is completely wrong.
loitering.
It's time for you to go.
Okay. Okay.
You're gonna leave before I do. I guarantee it.
I'm not.
Guaranteed.
I'm not.
You are ridiculous. You can make up all you want. It's
Okay.
gonna be on your. Do you have a dash cam?
I do not.
Oh, of course you don't. This is terrible. Then. You don't have a body cam or a dash
Are you the
cam.
same guy that did this to Millsboro Police Department?
What are you talking about?
On one hand, this video highlights the importance of knowing your rights. On the other hand, it raises questions about the balance between personal freedom and law enforcement duties. Is there a way for both sides to cooperate without unnecessary tension?
Dude, what's the deal? I have
What
it all on
is your
video.
overall purpose of getting the police to come?
I don't want the police to come here. I want to get my pictures and leave. I don't.
Okay.
I already told you to leave. I don't want you here.
Okay.
Are you detaining me?
Am I detaining you?
Yes, ma'am.
As of now, yeah. And once another officer gets here, I'm gonna have a couple things done, and then we'll get you on your way. Okay, but for right now, I can have you sit right here. Okay.
Ridiculous. You don't know anything about the law.
I don't. Okay. Do you have any sort of law degree or anything like that?
No, I read though.
You read? Okay.
The laws are written down.
Okay.
They're all written down. Right? Aren't they? In a book or something? So anyone can read them. Why do you need a law degree to know laws?
So what is your overall purpose here?
I have cameras, so I'm here to take pictures. That's the goal.
Okay.
The fact that they don't like it, and you're not the feelings police. You're not out here to enforce their
here's our
policies
report,
or
then.
their
Here's our
feelings.
If,
You're out here to enforce the
If I
law.
can
I don't want to
appreciate
talk to you. I'd like to be free on my way, but
Okay.
you've detained me here.
right now, you are being detained. Okay. What the report was for 911 is that
911?
people call 911 when the cops get here.
Why would they call 911 for someone with a camera?
I don't know, but what happened was they told me that there was a gentleman here, he was taking pictures, and they've asked him to leave, and he wasn't. So that generates a call for service that makes the police need to respond. Just
Got
do me
it.
a favor, just sit tight, and then once another officer gets here, I'm going to look up a couple things, because I believe we have a town code for that. If not, then you're fine to go, but I need to make sure that my
Town
job,
code for what?
loitering, standing on streets and stuff like that. The officer coming right there, so once he gets
Why
here,
is he coming with lights on?
I don't know, I'm not him. When he gets here and you can talk to him,
What
you're
are
more
you
than-
doing?
You're more than
He's
welcome to ask him
flying
that.
through here.
Okay. When he gets here, you're more than welcome to ask him why his lights are on.
That's a joke.
Okay.
Shit show here, dude. What's up, man? What's your name? Letty. What? Why are we rolling up lights to some cameras?
I don't know what's going on. They call me out for assistance. I really don't know what's going
You
on.
just
I heard
run
a lot of
lights no
yelling.
matter what?
I'm sorry?
You just run lights no matter what?
No, she was yelling for assistance. I don't know what's going on. It was sentenced
Was a
disorderly,
man taking
so.
pictures? I mean,
Right next to the private property, no loitering sign, man.
on the sidewalk, though. I mean, there's a fire hydrant right
This
there.
is all property.
It's a public
This whole
street.
no, the whole parking lot is property.
I haven't been in there.
Okay.
It's as far as I've been is those wheels.
All right, man.
I had to go look up a couple things. I called my supervisor to make sure that what you're doing is completely fine, okay? So
All right.
here's what's going to happen.
Why did wait?
That's their private property.
You had to call your supervisor, but 3 people showed up.
They're not my department. They're the Agbar Police Department. I'm Selby. Yeah, seriously.
What?
Okay.
All right, so what's up? What'd you find?
So, if you're on their property, that's going to be trespassing. If you're on the street or on the road, it's completely fine. Take
Perfect.
Videos. Don't get hit by a car. I don't want to see you get hurt. But if you want to take videos, obviously it's freedom of the press. That's what I was telling you before. I agreed with you before. But when they called and said you were on the property, that's when there was an issue of trespassing.
All right, thanks,
Okay.
Dotson. I appreciate it.
All right. Do you have any questions at all?
Nope, you're good. See you
If
later.
you're gonna be out here for a while, let us know. I mean,
Yeah, I'm gonna probably be a while. When it gets dark, the lights come on and stuff.
That's completely fine. I don't want to.
Yeah, I'm here to get
issue
fit-
with you.
I'm
but
not
also
leaving
make
because y'all
concern
showed up. That's right.
Then I want to make sure it is handled properly.
You're doing good, Dotson. You started off wrong, but I really like where this went.
Because here's the thing: is it is freedom of the press, but like I said, when they call 911 and tell us that you're on their property,
Yeah, it's crazy.
that's all we know when we get here. So if you're on the street or on the sidewalk, that's fine.
Perfect.
Just don't trespass on there. They're obviously feeling some sort of way about it, and I don't want to have to arrest you for trespassing if they're saying you're on property.
I don't want to be
and stuff like that.
trespassed.
So if you're out here, that's fine. Be careful. Big old trucks fly down the street.
Oh yeah.
Don't want to.
The key takeaway from this situation is knowing and asserting your rights. The police may apply pressure, but if you understand the law, you won't be easily intimidated. Always record, stay calm, and demand mutual respect in every interaction.
Able to stay in the library today.
Okay, are you going to physically coerce me out of here?
I'm not going to physically coerce anyone to
Okay,
leave the
well, then,
library.
I mean, I guess
but
I'll
if you
stay
are
then.
refusing to,
Get me to come back here, so what I was going to do, I was kind of in the area. I had to do, oh look who it is, it's Diane. Hey Diane, how you doing?
Good, what can we do for you?
Oh, nothing.
Cool. Let us know if we can help.
Thank you.
Just ignore
Why
them.
are you shaking?
They're complete idiots. You just have to ignore them.
Oh, that's
It's
real
the only-
professional.
When
Exasperating their
you are
fears.
attacking a patron. Two can do this.
Okay, guess what? Is it a video or is it a picture?
Let me
What's
suck
it
in
to
my
you?
belly
So go ahead and
I'm
take
so
the
fat.
picture. So let me just tell you, Colorado Revised Statute 18-8-114, which is abuse of public records. So if you're creating a public record in your official
I'm not
capacity,
creating a public record. I'm doing exactly what you're doing.
but you're in your official capacity, you work here, so that's a public record. Now I'm going to get that off your phone, ma'am. So I'm advising you, don't delete that. It's a misdemeanor crime. It's punishable by 10 days in jail.
And you are...
And I am what? Exercising my rights in here.
Please call 911.
Okay, they're going to call 911 on us.
Once again, a public library becomes the battleground for press freedom. Can internal policies override constitutional rights? Let's see how this confrontation unfolds.
Oh, no, I'm good, thanks.
well, looks like you might need some help because I see you are filming patrons who are using the library.
Can I get your name?
My name's Rosalie.
Rosalie?
Yeah.
Okay, what's your last name?
So would you need some assistance in kind of where you are able to use that camera?
I know where I'm able to use it.
Okay, well then be sure to not film other patrons' use
Okay,
of the
I mean,
library.
that's kind of the reason I'm here, is because you guys keep trying to enforce your policy on me. This is literally like the 7th time I've been here. And
Well, if
every
we
time,
have
as you see how-
repeated that policy, it is because it is the policy.
Okay, I've already
All
talked
right.
to the manager here. Can't remember her name. She was the new one. She used to be. I can't think of her name. But you know,
Okay.
she already told me that it's fine. I can record anything I want in here.
You can
so-
record the library. You may not record who
Okay,
is
well,
using
I'm
the
going to
library.
record anything I can see in here. Okay, so you can do whatever you're going to do, but
All right.
this is the reason why I have to keep coming back here.
So I will explain that you need to follow the policy, and if you are unable to do that, then you will not be able to stay in the library today.
Are you going to physically coerce me out of here?
I'm not going to physically coerce anyone to
Okay,
leave the
well, then,
library.
I mean, I guess
But
I'll
if you
stay
are
here.
refusing to leave the library, then I can call for law enforcement to have you
And I've already
removed
had
from
the
the
cops
building.
called on me here, and there's nothing they could do, and they just left and said, you know,
Well,
it's not
today's
it's a
a new
policy.
day.
It's not a law.
Thank you.
Okay, cool. Today's the day. So we got Rosalie here, guys, who's a little rude and unprofessional right out the gate, and says she's going to call the police on me if I record a patron. So again, guys, it's like Belmar Library is just like never ending. I just can't do a good job apparently. It's wild in here. What's your position here, ma'am?
I am the Kids and Families Librarian, and I'm going to read you from the Code of Conduct
I've already read it, ma'am.
that you are
I've already read it.
unacceptable behavior to photograph or video folks who are using the library without permission.
Okay.
So you do not have anyone's permission to film public use of the library.
Okay. That's the only thing is I don't need it, so
All right.
that's the problem.
Well, you do, because that is a violation of a code of conduct.
Because it's not a violation of a law, so that's the difference. So that's really what matters, is the law, not your code of conduct. So
Well, unfortunately,
if-
our code of conduct comes first for what needs to happen in the library.
Our code of conduct comes first for what needs to happen in the library.
your code of conduct comes before rights,
And your code of conduct comes for the use of the library
but
itself.
your code of conduct is superior to the First Amendment. Is that what you're saying?
All users of the library are expected to comply with the code of conduct and the disturbance policy. So we are allowing you to please walk away from using the library today, since you are recording the public using the library, which is not allowed.
See, what you're doing is you're sparking this whole when I came here, actually, Padma, the public relations lady, you know, yeah, well, we came here, she gave us a whole tour, she didn't tell us not to record patrons or anything. Welcome, we appreciate that.
Can I show you some of our seating arrangements?
Awesome, thank you. And what happened when she did that is no one freaked out, and like people weren't freaking out over the camera. But see, the way you're acting is you're starting a fire here. Now everyone's going to start thinking that I'm doing something wrong, right? And it turns into this mob against me, and you're creating that.
Yes, yes.
So, but if you wanted to go over there, guys, I'll turn the camera over here. But oh, there she is. Hey.
How's it going?
Good. How you doing?
Good.
Not actually good, because Rosalie says she's going to call the police on me if I record a patron.
If we needed to have you assisted in leaving the property for violating the code of conduct.
It doesn't seem to me like there's any issues right now, so
Right.
go ahead and take a look.
Okay, thank you, ma'am. I forgot, what was your name again?
Brianna.
Brianna, yeah. Okay, thank you. Can you just educate her? Because again, remember I told you last time that I want to stop coming here, and
I do
that
remember
Dave
that,
was the
yeah.
reason I had to come back, and then I come back in here. Diana was actually really nice to me, which is surprising. And we got this lady who seems to be new, and she's threatening to call the police on me and being rude and unprofessional. You'll see the video when it comes out, so.
Okay. Well, yeah,
I'll have to come back
you're welcome
again.
to
I
take
told
a
her
look
this is
around.
literally my 7th time here, so now there's gonna have to be an 8th, but thank you. I'm gonna do my little tour here, and then when I'm done, I'll be on my way.
Okay, let
Thanks,
me know if you
Brianna.
need anything.
Okay, thank you.
This video highlights a tense debate between press freedom and library policies. Staff repeatedly demand that the videographer stop filming, but he counters with legal arguments. Is this a legitimate rights audit or unnecessary provocation?
It's just like some kind of type of vibration, I think, like some type of energy that this place embodies, I guess. I don't know. I don't get it. After this many visits, I've had issues with other libraries too, the Columbine Library, where that lady grabbed my chest. Remember, she assaulted me, and Sweetie had to jump in the middle. But that was literally the one time. That was it. I went back there for a follow-up, I think 2 times, and it was fine. But no matter what.
Are you filming?
Am I filming?
Yes.
Yeah.
Did you ask my permission to be filmed here? 'Cause
I actually wasn't even filming you. You just got my
well,
attention.
You just walked right by here. I was in your
Okay.
field of vision. So
Right,
I
but-
would ask you to please delete that.
Okay, well, you're in public, sir, so
Okay.
I'm not going to delete it. I wouldn't record you if you didn't start a conversation with me. I was just walking by you, so.
But you were recording, and I didn't ask to be part of your recording.
But you're in public, sir. You're
That
not
doesn't
like
give
your
you
private
the
business or your home. That's the thing, man.
Okay, well, it
So-
doesn't really give you the permission to record me if I don't ask for it. So,
Yeah, but I don't need it, so that's the thing.
okay.
It's
Well,
public.
I'm glad.
Okay.
Maybe you can go do your business somewhere else then.
Well, I'll do it wherever I want. This is public property. I'm allowed here too.
Okay.
So
Well,
I'm not
asking-
trying to bother you, sir. I'm just walking
I'm
by.
asking you to not record me.
Okay. Well, if as soon as you stop talking to me and engage, you literally got my attention. That's why I'm recording you. If you don't want to be recorded, don't get the guy who's recording his attention and start a conversation with him. It's common sense, right?
But you walked by me and were recording and didn't ask me
Yeah.
if I wanted to.
And you know
be
what?
part.
But it doesn't
Okay.
matter. I don't need to ask, sir. Okay. All right. Okay, have a good day.
What are
man.
you doing anyway?
I was just
What's the
about to leave, and you're starting more.
Well, what's the purpose of this?
I'm doing a story here, man. So
Okay,
it's
for
really not none of your business. I'm asking you, what are you doing on your computer? What are you looking up? Right? It's none of my business. Just like
Are
what
you
I'm
actual
doing.
Press?
I'm actual press.
With whom?
That's none of your business either.
So you can't answer my questions.
Can you answer mine? What are you studying right there? What are you looking
I'm
up?
doing my work.
Yeah, that's what I'm doing. I'm doing my work. Okay.
Have a great day.
Okay, you too. Oh my gosh, man! Another guy that starts a conversation with the guy recording and then demands that he not record. Oh, look who it is! It's this guy from last time. You guys remember him? He's a patron that got freaked out on us.
Excuse me, you don't have a right to be filming.
No. Who are you?
This is
Public property.
and you don't have.
Don't get close to me.
You don't have a right to be filming this.
Sir, you better watch your distance.
Oh, I'll stand where I want. This is in the public. But
Yeah,
you don't
I'll
have a
stand
right.
where I
Yeah,
want
it's in the
to.
public.
You don't have a right to be filming me. You should leave.
No.
You
I'm
don't
not
have a
gonna
right
leave.
to be here. Filming.
Sir, you're just making yourself look like a fool.
I didn't give you permission to film.
Sir,
me.
I don't need your permission. We don't need it.
Actually, you do.
No, we don't. We do this for a living. We know what we're doing
Okay.
here. How's it going, man? And see, that's literally the best thing that you can do if you don't want to.
I guess.
Oh, look who it is. It's Beth. Let's go talk to Beth. Hey, Beth. Beth, can we talk to you real quick? Hey, you guys still haven't learned your lesson, man? Look at this interaction we're having. We just want you guys to do a good job so we can stop coming back here, Beth.
Damn, I didn't know.
Well, so here's the thing is what I'm doing this has been cool is it's an employee conduct check. So we have a First Amendment right, freedom of the press, to record anything in a public space, right? So this is a limited public forum. It's not like a traditional public forum like a sidewalk. But
I've seen cops in here with people like doing what
I
you're
was
doing.
one of the people that got the cops called. It was about 2.5 years ago. And then another guy came in here and got the cops called. And so a limited public forum, your First Amendment protected activity can't disrupt the use of the library for the other patrons. but I can still take pictures in here. And so they have this policy, you can't record patrons, and I don't like record patrons unless like you started a conversation with me,
Yeah.
so then I'll record you.
Of course.
But I don't like come here and try to like antagonize people, right? So they always try to enforce their policy and they try to do it again. And so luckily Brianna came out and like diffused it.
Right on.
But yeah, there's some good ones. Is Beth still working here?
She's here.
She is? Okay.
I don't know if she's here today, but
It's like Diane last time. Let me know Diane, the shorter like blonde girl. Like she freaked out on me and said she's gonna call the cops. And
did you meet Lynn? I wouldn't think Lynn would act like
I'm trying to
that.
think of Lynn. I'm better with Faith.
Yeah, of
But
course.
then do you guys know Randy? You know,
I don't know that one.
So he told me to get the F out of here.
Get out of here. You can't record me. Go away.
Get out of here. I can't record you. Go away. You haven't learned your lesson still, man?
I've learned my lesson. Get the fuck out of here. Get the fuck out of here. Get the fuck out of here.
Oh, he's saying get the F out of here, guys. So librarian on the clock is telling me to get the F out of here. We'll be filing a complaint on you for your conduct.
Why are you filming me? Go away.
I'm filming you because last time, you remember how rude you were to me? You told me to put some meaning into my life. Remember that? That's why I'm recording you. It's called a follow-up to test your conduct to see how you're going to do, and you're failing still. Still haven't learned your lesson, bud. Talk to people like that.
Holy moly, I didn't know any of this stuff went on.
Going against the grain, man. So check it out, bro.
All right.
Appreciate it.
This is dope.
Yeah.
Nate.
I'm Christopher.
Right on.
Yeah, nice to meet you, bro.
Pleasure.
Yeah,
I like
you
them
too.
shoes.
Oh,
I hope to see you around,
Okay,
man.
yeah,
It's
see you
a
too.
real pleasure.
Yeah, you too, bro. Have a good day. All right, guys. So I mean, you can see that people don't freak out, see like that. So you have an interaction like that, and a few people see it, they're kind of diffused, right? They're de-escalated, and so it's not going to turn into a big gigantic deal. So people say, oh, you just want a reaction, you want a reaction. Dude, I'm telling you guys right now, I don't want those crazy reactions, man. It may come off as very brave, but I'm telling you right now, when that stuff happens, my adrenaline starts pumping, I start getting nervous. You can hear it in my voice. I don't know if you guys noticed that stuff. They're threatening to call the cops on you and stuff. I get scared. It's a natural human reaction, guys, and people are threatening to have men with guns come and try to coerce you out of a place you have a right to be in. And you guys know that just because you have a right to be in there doesn't mean that the cops aren't going to do something dumb. So it's scary. I don't want that to happen. I really don't. Every time that I come into a place like this, I get relieved when I have a good conversation with that guy because I know that's going to de-escalate it. So, I mean, yeah, when I get a crazy reaction, it sucks to go through, but I mean, of course it gets more views, but trust me, that's definitely not what I'm wishing for. So I gotta get out of here because I got stuff to do, so I gotta get a haircut. Hello, ladies, how you doing?
All right.
I just came by just to say hi, and then I'm about to leave, so.
Okay.
I don't actually think I've met all three of you. You guys are new?
Newish.
We got Abby, Kate. Nice to meet you, ladies.
Yeah, you too.
guys
Did
are
you
really
sign
nice.
up for summer reading?
No.
You should sign up.
What is summer reading?
So you sign up. Go ahead.
Oh, okay. Well, I was just going to say, the Summer Reading Challenge we do every year. Basically, it just tracks your reading. It gets people motivated to read, and we use prizes to help keep that motivation, especially for the younger ones.
Right.
But we have prizes for adults, too. It's not just for kids. I think this year, to start, we're doing books right off the bat for the kiddos, and then for the adults, it's a $3 book coupon for like that book sale right over there behind you. There's the Whale of a Tail bookstore in the Colorado Mills, and the one that's just across the street in that shopping center. And then also I think Colorado Rapids tickets discount.
That's new this year. Buy one, get one Colorado Rapids tickets. So that's
Oh, okay.
Yeah, and that's just when you sign up. You don't even have to finish.
Check it out.
Yeah.
But check this out too, because the funnest part, you'll be carrying that bag around in 3 years from now, and someone will have their library bag, and all of a sudden you have a sense of community with someone. And then they, write a thank you note, go to a museum.
And you can do
encourages you.
activities. It's not just reading. You can do stuff on the back.
Okay.
We're more than just books
Cool.
here,
You guys are good saleswomen. So, I don't really do too much reading. I'm good at reading if I'm interested. But that's the thing. I have really bad ADD, so it's hard. I have a hard time with comprehension. So if I'm like novels and stuff, I can get into them sometimes. But I really like more factual things. So
Have you tried our books online, Hoopla and Boundless?
Yes,
No, I haven't
we
tried that.
also have audiobooks, which a lot of times
that's what I like is audiobooks. So you guys do have those. Do you get
Yes.
credit for doing an audiobook?
Absolutely, yes.
Okay.
It's for time spent reading, and
Yes.
audiobooks count. So
Okay.
if you listen to a 14-hour long audiobook, you'll get all those points.
It's like 8 hours and 20 minutes to finish the challenge. So.
It's supposed to be fun.
Yes.
The key takeaway from this situation is understanding your rights and exercising them wisely. While the law permits filming in public spaces, Maintaining professionalism and respecting others is equally important. Sometimes, confrontation isn't the only way to defend your rights.